The kidnapping of hundreds of civilians and soldiers by Hamas during its October 7 attack is one of the huge problems facing Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu even as he declares his intent to completely eradicate Hamas. But Netanyahu is not a novice when it comes to hostage situations, so much so that when he was a soldier, he was part of a daring operation to rescue passengers of a plane which had been hijacked. The story is of Operation Isotope, in which not just Netanyahu, but another one of Israel's future prime ministers was directly involved, Ehud Barak. On 8th May 1972, 4 Palestinians hijacked a Belgian Sabena airlines flight which was going from Vienna to Tel Aviv. It had 97 passengers and crew members on board. The plane landed at what is now the Ben Gurion airport. The hijackers demanded the release of more than 300 Palestinians who were in Israeli jails at the time. Otherwise, they would blow up the aircraft, killing everyone. The government began negotiations. Around 24 hours later, Israel's elite Special Operations Unit, Sayeret Matkal, took action. The unit was then commanded by Ehud Barak, who later became the chief of the Israel Defense Forces, then Israel's defense minister and even prime minister. One of the team leaders in Sayeret Matkal at the time was Benjamin Netanyahu. The soldiers were divided into 5 teams. They dressed up as mechanics and acted like they were sent to refuel and resupply the plane. Subsequently, the soldiers stormed into the aircraft from 5 places: the main door, the rear door, the emergency door, and the 2 wings of the plane. Netanyahu caught one of the hijackers and asked her where they had kept the explosives. One of the other Israeli soldiers hit her with a gun to intimidate her. The gun went off and the bullet hit Netanyahu's arm. He was the only commando injured in the operation. Operation Isotope was a huge success. All passengers were rescued except one. She was injured and died a few hours later. Out of the 4 hijackers, 2 men were killed, while 2 women perpetrators were captured. Now, Israel is staring at an even worse hostage situation. Around 200 people kidnapped and kept hidden in the maze of underground tunnels in Gaza. It remains to be seen what soldier-turned-politician Benjamin Netanyahu does to rescue them.
What the changes in India's population and the differential growth rate.
Rationales about why it's not ending. What's your rationale?
We have a very special guest on the record.
The interview.
The role that the US side played at that point of time.
पूरी दुनिया की नजर.
Assume my phone is tapped. I can probably say hello to Mr. Modi.
आपके भारत पर है.
Pakistan has a unique negotiating style.
The rising confidence of India under Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Communist China is the greatest threat.
There will come a day that we will see far more radical extremist.
I'm still a little perplexed by why we.
Your daily dose of news from India and across the world. Cutting-edge views and analysis. Tune into HT videos. Click on the bell icon to subscribe.